Hello dear viewers, welcome to our third exercise on AutoCAD drawings. We are still on the 2D drawings, so we are now going to make a drawing on this particular drawing that we have here. Still you can see that we have the origin, which is 0 by 0 for the rectangle, and we have the other corner point, which is 10 by 7. So we will just go to our program, to the AutoCAD program. We then go to the tools, we pick the rectangle, just click rectangle, then we specify the first corner point, whereby you write 0, 0, then you press enter. Then we specify the other corner point dimension, which is 10, the length is 10, by 7, and the width is 7. Then you press enter. After that, you can just click this span here and you move that specific, move that rectangle, then I can click escape. After that, we go to the next, whereby we are going to pick a line, and the origin of that specific line will be 2 by 2 and a straight line of 4, another 4, 2, 2, 2, then 2. So we just go back to our program. I pick a line and the start point is 2 by 2. There is 2, 2. I click enter. Then I have a straight line and the line has a length of 4, so I just write 4. You click enter. Then a straight line of 4. Click enter. Another straight line of 2. Enter. Then coming down a straight line of 2. Enter. Another straight line of 2. Enter. Then coming down we have 2. Enter. I click enter. So that is it. So after that, we again have the inner drawing. You can see that in between this line and the other line we have a difference of 0.25, meaning the left side and the right side, we both have 0.25 and 0.25. So meaning the both sides we have deducted 0.5, because it is 0.25 at the left side and 0.25 at the right side. So we'll go to our program, we pick the line, then we specify the corner point or the start point of this inner drawing, which will now be this 2 plus 0.25. Therefore the length from the origin to the first corner, to the first point of this particular drawing, will be 2.25. That is the length, and the width 2 will be 2.25, because the space between this and this line, the outer line and the inside line, the difference is 0.25. So we go back to our program. I click the line, then I write 2.25, 2.25, meaning the length is 2.25 and the width is 2.5. Then I click enter. So you can see that we have the start point of the inside line. Then after that, remember the outer line we had a length of 4. Now for this specific line or the inside line here, it will be 4 minus this point here and also minus this space between the outer and the inside line. So this will be 0.25 plus 0.25, which is 0.5. Now the length of the inside line will be 4 minus 0.5, which will give us 3.5. Again, the upper line here, it will still have 4 minus 0.5, the 0.25 of the top and the 0.25 at the bottom. Therefore, the inside line will be 4 minus this 0.25 and this 0.25, which will still give us 3.5. Therefore, I go back to my program. I straight line, I write 3.5, I enter, then I straight line, we write 3.5, we enter, then we have another straight line here. Remember, the outside line for this top line, we end 2. Therefore, the inside line will be 2 minus 0.5, which will give us 1.5. Therefore, we write 1.5, we click enter. Then we have the inside line. Remember, the outside line is 2, and therefore, for the inside line, because we want to enlarge the line to fit in the inside line, when coming down, we will just write 2. Then we click enter, meaning that the 0.25 that has been deducted at the top, it has been extended inside. Therefore, that line will not change and it will remain 2. The same thing with this line here. We write 2, then we click enter. Therefore, it will not deduct because the deducting line has been replaced by the inside line. Then we have a straight line here. Of the inside line, this will be 2 minus 0.5, which is 1.5. Then we click enter again, and you can see that we have our drawing there. After that, we'll now pick a line. We'll pick this line, just pick line. It has an origin of 4 by 1, and the other corner point has 9 by 0.5. Therefore, I go back to our program. I pick a line. I write 4, 1, press enter. Then we have 9, 0.5. We press enter. Then I click enter again. So we have that line, which is this one, 4, 1 and 9, 0.5. After that, we will pick this line here, which is of the origin 9 by 6, and you can see that it's coming on the other line, whereby we have the perpendicular. Therefore, we go to our program, we click the line, then we write 9, 6, click enter. Then we extend our line looking for perpendicular. When I go alongside this line, you can see that we don't have the points. Therefore, I'll come to the snap, to the hot snap. I right click, then I click on settings. Under the settings, you can see that the perpendicular is not on. Therefore, I select all these points, then I press OK. So I can come with my line downwards and I look where we have perpendicular. So alongside this line, you can see that we have perpendicular, and you just click on that and press enter. And we have that specific line intersecting with the other line at a perpendicular point. So having done that, we are now going to, after that, doing that, we are going to make the dimensions. Therefore, I go back to my program. I just click dimension and click on linear. I can click here. Up to that is a 10. Then again dimension, I click linear. We can have this up to this, which is 7. I can also click on the dimension, click linear. You have the outside one here, which is 2. Dimension linear. So we are making the dimensions for this drawing that we have had, that we may be able to see if we have the exact dimensions. So like linear, then straight line from there to this point here, which is 2. Then dimension linear from this to there. just click dimension, then linear from this point to that point, which is 2. Again I go to dimension, linear from this point to this point, which is also 2. After that I can click can go to dimension. We now use the Linda, so click the Linda. We can specify this point here, just click there, another straight line, click enter, you click enter again, then we say it's 0 by 0 and we press OK to specify those points. Then we also have this other point here which is 4 by 1, so we go back to our program, dimensions, I click Linda, therefore I can click this one, maybe a straight line, maybe I can click there, I enter, then I enter again, I write 4 by 1, just write 4 by 1, then I press OK. After that I can pick another line and go back to dimension, I can click Linter and I can press this point here, maybe I can press there and maybe there, you press enter and you press enter again, this should be 9, 0.5, and I press OK. So after that is this one. We also have this which is 9 and 6. So I still go to dimension, I click Linda, then I click this point here, can have it there, I click enter again, which is 9,6, then you press OK. After that we have perpendicular, so just click dimension. We also use Linda for us to use the M text, so I just click this, a straight line there, and coming this side I click enter, I enter again, then I can type perpendicular, and I press OK, and you can see that we have the perpendicular. So having done that, that is the end of our third exercise on the AutoCAD. So that is the end of our drawing. So we have simply made the drawings and we have also made the dimensions of those specific drawings to ensure that we have the specific points for each particular drawing. Thank you so much for watching this video. Not forget to like, subscribe and comment, and also share with your friends. Thank you so much.